Okay, things been really quiet today. Last night was uh, sort of active. I mean, I was laying in bed going to sleep, and I heard footsteps coming up the den, through the den, up to my open bedroom door. They would just stop, and they did it two or three times, and I ended up going to sleep. I've heard them so many times that it doesn't impress me. Number one, number two, they weren't coming into the bedroom, so why I have no idea. But today's been pretty quiet, and so I had the house to myself for a little while, and I thought, well, I'll just do a quick EVP session and see what I get. And I did get a couple of EVPs. Um, Nothing really remarkable. Two get outs, but it's what came after the EVPs that uh, got my attention. It's my dog. It's like, what is that? It's what came after them that got my attention because I think that answers a question that I have. I throughout a lot of my EVP sessions, I'll get a sound that sounds like somebody saying "shh," and usually after I get that, I don't hear anything else in the EVP recording or in the recording. I don't. It's just quiet. Um, I don't usually hear an EVP before I hear that, so that's what made this stand out. I got two get outs, one back to back, one right after the other. And then as I picked the phone up and I was going to stop the recording and I said, does anybody have anything you want to say, or do you want to say anything before I shut this off? Something like that. And you hear a shh. It's like somebody telling the others to be quiet. So I think that's significant. I don't know if that's what's happening, but it certainly seems like that's what's happening. So here's the get outs. There's two get outs back to back. I'll play them again real quick. Those are pretty clear. And then after that, I say, uh, does anybody have anything they want to say?
Say something.
And then there's nothing else from the rest of it. So I thought that was pretty significant. I think that that was a pretty well-defined shh. I don't. There was nothing going on around me. There's absolutely no noise. Um, my dogs weren't moving. They were sitting down in the den looking at me and wondering what the hell I was doing. So they weren't anywhere near my phone, and I was just standing there, not making any sound. So I don't know what that could have been or where that could have come from if it wasn't somebody going shh. And it was perfectly timed. It was right after I said, "Does anybody want to say something?" And then they did it, or then I heard it. Um, so it's one of the reasons why I have this channel. I want to learn. I want to, try to understand this stuff. And I do have a lot of those shushing noises throughout my recordings. And usually after I hear them, I'll hear a whole bunch. But I won't hear any EVPs. When I do get a lot of EVPs, I don't get too many of those other noises. So they could be somebody, I guess, higher up, telling them, hey, shut up. Your guess is as good as mine, but I thought I would share it with you anyway. I'll talk to you later.